In this channel, the concept is to enjoy the differences in buildings and city. We provide explanatory videos for each spot and videos for walking around the city. If you want to skip the explanatory video, please select Start in the table of contents in the description. Now enjoy the explanatory videos for each spot. The cityscapes to be compared are Meiji Jingu and Sacré Coeur Abbey in Montmartre. As centers of faith in Tokyo and Paris, they both attract over 10 million worshippers and tourists every year. Let's see how Japanese shrines and French churches differ. The Meiji Shrine, a vast 73-hectare Shinto shrine, was built on land purchased by the government that had been the villa of a feudal lord until the Edo period. When Emperor Meiji passed away in 1912, there was a great demand for a shrine dedicated to him, and various prefectures were invited to build one. Eventually, the Yoyogi was chosen and construction began in 1915. Combined with the booming economy after World War I, many athletic facilities such as baseball fields were added and constructed around the shrine. Shinto shrine ceremony was held in 1920. For the construction of the shrine, most of the precincts were maintained through the labor of youth groups, and the trees in the present deep forest were planted with donations from all over Japan. Later, during the Pacific War, the main shrine was destroyed by fire due to air raids, and after the war, the shrine was closed to the public due to the occupation policy, but in 1921, a temporary shrine was completed and public worship resumed. In addition, the construction of new shrine buildings and the dismantling of the middle gate brought the rituals and the public closer together. It has become a place that is familiar to many people today. Next, let's head to Sacré Coeur Abbey in Montmartre, Paris. Sacré Coeur is considered as both a political and cultural monument. Representing a national penance for the defeat of France in the 1870 Franco-Prussian War and for the actions of the Socialist Paris Commune of 1871. In 1872, the National Assembly officially decided to build it on the hill of Montmartre, which had long been a place of worship. It took 40 years to build and was completed in 1914. But the dedication was postponed due to World War I. It was finally opened to the public in 1923. Although the stained glass windows were destroyed during World War II, the temple still retains much of its original appearance and is visited by many worshippers and tourists. Then, let's look at each architecture and area. Meiji Shrine itself consists of the main shrine, inner shrine, outer shrine, etc., of which 36 shrine buildings are designated as important cultural properties. As for the style of shrine buildings, Chuda Ito and Sadashi Sekino surveyed of temples and shrines throughout Japan and decided to apply Nagarzokuri to the Meiji Shrine. Nagarzokuri is a form of shrine architecture that evolved from Shinmei-zokuri, as typified by the Ise Shrine. It is characterized by the front roof being warped and extended in a long curved shape in front. This stretched and protruding part is called the Kyourhei. This architectural form is the most common in Japan, with representative examples, Kamigamo Shrine and Shimogamo Shrine in Kyoto. There are also 3 Torii gates placed from the south approach to the main shrine. The second Torii gate is 12 m high and 17.1 m wide, making it the largest wooden Meiji Torii gate in Japan. The cypress tree used was a gift from Taiwan, which was under the rule of the Japanese government at the time, and was a giant tree over 1,500 years old. The first Torii gate was damaged by a lightning strike and they tried to rebuild it, but there were no cypress trees in Japan at that time that could make such a huge Torii gate. But, thanks to the efforts of Mr. Kawashima, a lumber merchant, a huge tree was found deep in the mountains of Taiwan at an altitude of 3,000 meters, and with the cooperation of the local, the tree was cut down and transported, and the Torii was rebuilt. The Sacré Coeur Temple is a church that is found mostly in France and French-speaking countries. It means Sacred Heart, signifying that it is dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus Christ. Of these, the Sacré Coeur in Montmartre is the best known. Combined with the fact that it is located on a small hill, the 83-meter-high chalk-white church building creates a majestic atmosphere that attracts many people. The architectural style was a free incorporation of the ancient Roman and Byzantine styles, which was rare at the time, and influenced by such temples as St. Mark's Basilica in Venice. The Romanesque style is one of the major artistic styles of the Middle Ages in architecture, sculpture, painting, decoration, and literature. In architecture, it is characterized by the use of semicircular arches, massive wall bodies, and vaults. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a typical example of this style of architecture. The Byzantine style is an architectural and artistic style that flourished around the 6th century, characterized by domes and mosaic decorations. The Byzantine style is often seen in areas such as Greece and Turkey, with the Hagia Sophia Cathedral in Istanbul being the most famous example. The 85-meter-high bell tower behind Sacré Coeur, called the Savoy, weighs 18 tons, making it one of the world's largest existing bells. Inside the temple is a huge mosaic of Christ, and there are many decorations inside the large space. In addition, the area in front of the temple is crowded with people as a viewpoint from which you can see all of Paris. There are many souvenir shops in the vicinity, making the area a tourist attraction for many people. These are the explanations for Meiji Shrine and Sacré Coeur Temple. Both are relatively new spots, having been completed only about 100 years ago, but their natural sites and majestic architecture have enough appeal as sacred places to attract many people. Now send you a parallel video of each spot. Enjoy the different atmospheres of each.